All right, guys, this is our 1969 Porsche 912 with a factory electric sunroof. So you guys can go do some research. There's no exact number of how many of these came with a factory sunroof. Some people say it was 13 of them. Some people say it was 200 of them. I am not sure, but I know it's less than 5% of them came with a factory electric sunroof in 1969. So it's a very, very special car for that reason. More than that, this car came out of Nevada. It was a father and son project. They restored the car at some point completely, and the car will speak for itself. Unfortunately, the father passed away. The car went to this state, and the paperwork was lost throughout that process. We picked up the car, and the car is in the conditions shown here. It's a very nice car. It was restored maybe 10 or 15 years ago. The paint looks great. Minor imperfections here and there, as that can be expected, but nothing notable. We're going to be showing you every inch of this car in this video, so watch it to its entirety, and then feel free to call us up. right, guys, let's go through the front trunk. All very clean. The seals look good here. The shocks hold up the front hood. And the carpet's all clean. What we're going to do now is take everything out and show you guys what it looks like underneath. All right, now we got everything out of here. It's nice and clean. You got no sign of front end collisions or rust. Battery area's nice. Nose is clean. You got the VIN number right there. Gas tank looks new. Everything here is pretty cool. Let's fire this thing up. So motor runs and drives good. When it's cold, you gotta let it warm up, you know. Pump the gas a few times and whatnot, but no excessive smoking. The motor looks like it was clearly been gone through. There's not very many records. When they restored the car, you could tell everything was off and done and put back together. The motor's really clean. Original air cleaners. The guy that bought the car just got the carburetors redone also. So it's got the carburetors redone, Solexes, not Webers. These are more expensive than the Webers. Those are the stock ones that belong to it, the Solex. Motor is really beautiful. Engine numbers right there. Presents itself very well. But as you see, it runs, drives, and idles very well. What's making that little rattle is the shifter. It's just hitting the metal. There's a little bushing you can replace and make that real stiff, but it's a little worn out inside, so it's just moving a little bit more than it should here. But it shifts well through all 5 gears. Our gauges, for the most part, seem to be working. And the brakes feel good. Steering is good. You can have your hands off the steering wheel here. And we're going to hit the brakes real hard so you guys see the brakes. So, no pulling to the left or right. All right, guys. So, looking underneath the car, you'll notice a lot of things have been, they're practically new. From the bolts to the gas tank. Everything under here is pretty clean. There's no rust, of course, or anything like that. The fuel pump cover. The floor is just solid. When they painted it, they painted everything, even in here. Did a pretty good job. All right, guys, now let's go through the back. You'll see the floors are real solid. Transmission looks, this whole thing at some point was rebuilt, and you can tell it speaks for itself. It's just everything's really clean, especially under here. Your tranny numbers right there. And there's a little drip from right here. And it kind of comes down to here. But it's not, every time you drive it, it's dumping out oil. It's kind of just there. These older Porsches, they all have some kind of moisture that comes out of them, but I wouldn't say it's anything notable.